Hello guys, welcome you all. Another session of masterclass sponsored by or organized by Skill Edge. So yeah, if you really want to enhance your skills, if you really want to move ahead in the career of analytics and data science, then Skill Edge is the right platform for you all. Okay. If you really want to make change in your life, if you really want to blossom, to have blast in your career, then Skill Edge is the right platform for you. Okay, you can move over the websites, you can log into our channel. Okay, we have our LinkedIn channel as well, we have our YouTube channel. You can subscribe over it and you will get a relatively nice informations that can really help your career. Okay, as a person, as a analytical person, okay, you will get various skills, and that too for free. And if you want to know more about us, you can join Skill Edge over the following link. You can see in the description, we will be adding the following links. So now let's start with the current agenda, that is Python, your loops and conditional statements. So what are these loops and what are these conditional statements and why we need them, right? So why everyone is using these loops and this conditional statements? Why we cannot move without them? Okay, why it is not possible to leave this conditional statements and loops and move ahead? Okay, loops and conditional statements, these are the two primary points of your Python, without which you cannot work with Python. It's really difficult and very difficult to work with Python if you don't have loops and if conditions, if else conditions. So now we are going to see what are your conditions, what are your conditional statements, and what are your loops. Okay. So here we go. So today we are going to see, okay, your loops. Okay. So we will understand later what are your loops. First, we will see what are different types of loops we have. So in Python, we have two types of loop. First is your for loop. First is your for loop. Under loops, we have two types. First is your for loop. Second is your while loop. Okay, there are two types. First is your for loop. Second is your while loop. Now we have conditional statements. So what are these conditional statements? We will see this one by one. First, let's check the types of it. Okay. So types of conditional statements are, they are of three types. They are of three types. First is your if condition. Second is your elif condition. Third is your else condition. Okay. So there are loops. We have two different types of loop, for loop and while loop. There are conditional statements. We have three different types: if, elif, and else. Okay. Now we will understand what are loops. Okay. And why we need to work with those loops. Okay. So if we want, okay, if we want repetitively increment values, okay, understand this part. If we want repetitive incremental values, okay, then we move to loops. Okay, loops are iterative, okay, iterative functionality. Okay, sir, what do you mean by iterative functionality? Basically, okay, you will see this with the help of examples, then you will identify. Okay, Okay, let's start with this and we will identify first how to move with loops, and then we will understand what are loops. Okay, so let's start with it. Okay, so now we are going to decide this syntax of it. Now we are going to decide the syntax of it. So what will be the syntax for your for loop? So here we go, loops. Okay, first type. Okay, now we are going to see how to write for loop. Okay, we will create one list. Okay, list 1, 2, 3. So how to write for loop? We already know this is list, right? We already know this is a list. Now what I want each of this number one by one. Okay, I want this number one by one. Okay, now what I will do for, okay, what is this for? This is a keyword. Okay, I in list 1. Okay, now colon. Okay, print I. Sir, we didn't get it. What did you do? Okay, sir, आपने ये क्या किया? Clear नहीं हुआ, right? So basically first we will understand what is the syntax of your for loop. For loop लिखते कैसे? First we will write for, okay, then we will place I. सर ठीक है, I mention करना जरूरी है या कोई भी और वेरिएबल का नाम चलेगा? कोई भी वेरिएबल का नाम चलेगा. Then we will place your in, okay, and this list one. So सिर्फ अब अभी इतने पे फोकस करो. Okay, सर इसका मतलब क्या है? I in list one. Okay, I inside list one. So here your I is inside list one. Sir, there is no I in my list, right? So this I is nothing but a variable. Okay, so initially it will become 1, then it will become 2, then it will become 3. Okay, what will be the output for this? 1, 2, 3, right? Okay, so sir, basically it gives you all the internal elements one by one. What are loops? Provide values one by provide continuous values one by one. Okay, okay, sir. Got it. Now, okay. Sir, can I write anything else instead of this I? Yes, you can mention anything, right? You can mention num, and here also you will write num. Okay, okay, sir. Okay, so it will print one by one. Okay, sir, now I will print one more add. That is, I will write, sir, how come this two lines are printing and this two? Okay, so what are your loops? What are your loops? First, your number will get printed. So, okay, your num will become 1. Okay, printed, right? Then this line got printed. Okay, now as we know, sir, एक बार पूरा कोड खत्म हो गया तो the function get, like, your code gets stopped, but not in for loop, not in for loop. Now this will move to this side and he will ask, is there any other number for num? Then num will check, is there? Yes, there is another number, right? So then your 2 will get fire up and this statement will get fire up. Okay, then again this statement will move, is there any other number? Yes, there is one more number, 3. You will get the answer. Finally, there is no number. After 3, there is no number, right? So it will stop. So this is your for loop. Okay, this is your for loop. So if at all you have 10 numbers, it will be represented in 10 numbers. Okay, okay, sir, got it. Now, sir, what we can have apart from this? Okay, so you can think of this way. We have a list 2, where we have Yash, comma 1, comma 3. Right? Now again, you will move with the same for. That is a compulsory keyword for loop. Okay. So what for loop does, it will give you, iterate you one by one values. Okay. It will iterate you one by one values. Okay. Now you will write idx. Okay. Whatever you want inside. In means inside. Inside what? Inside list underscore 2. After that, you need to add colon. After that, what will you add? Colon. Finally, you will print idx. What you will print? idx. Now run this entire code. What you will get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you got the 7th element, and finally the 8th element. So this is how your loop will run. Okay. Hope you must have got what are loops now. So loops are basically, okay, to iterate values, okay, number of values one by one, okay, to present values one by one. That are your loops. So let's move to the other type of loop. Okay. So another type of loop is your while loop. Okay, is your while loop. So what does this while loop do? Okay, why we have this while loop? Okay, we will see its implementation. Okay, now while loop is very much like always active kind of a person. Okay, he is a very active kind of a loop. Okay, he just check for a condition. What did I say? He just check for a condition. Okay, and if that is right, if that is true, it will run continuously. It will run continuously till the end. Okay, it is an continuous loop. It is an continuous loop. Okay, so what do you mean by continuous loop? Okay, here we will see an example. How to write while loop? While condition, okay, colon, and your print statement. Okay, this is how it will work. This is how it will work. Sir, what is this condition? How to write this condition? Okay, here we go. What we have written? Age. Age is how much? 20. Okay, now we have written while. Okay, here what we are writing? Age greater than 18. If the age is greater than 18, then a while. Then print he is adult. Okay, so we have assigned one variable age as 20. Okay, now we are running with a while loop. Yes, where age is greater than 18. Okay, so what this age greater than 18 is? This is a condition. Okay, this is an condition. Write this down. What you will get? Oops, sorry, we don't have this. Age is equals to 20. Okay. Okay, what we are getting? We are getting true. Age greater than 18. Yes, age 20 is greater than 18. So that's why what we are getting? True. Okay, so whenever we will write, whenever while will get true, okay, your loop will run till infinite time. How many times you will get this result? It is running continuously. You can see it is running continuously. If you will not stop this forcefully, it is not going to get stopped, right? You can see how many times it has printed. Okay, so that's why while loop is also known as infinite loop. Okay, while loop is also known as infinite loop. The reason is it will run till infinite times. It will run continuously till infinite time, right? Okay, सिर्फ एक बार ट्रू दिखने की जरूरत है, हमारा बुल रेडी रहेगा, राइट? हमारा बुल रेडी रहेगा रनिंग के लिए, ओके, टिल द इनफाइनाइट जोन. ओके, Now we will see the opposite of this. Now I will write this age as 16. Okay. Sir, the code is not running. Code is not at all run. Q. Sir, age is 16. Is 16 greater than 18? We will see. Age greater than 18. Now it is coming false. The reason is now the new age is 16. 16 is greater than 18? No, sir. So that's why we are getting false. Whenever we have whenever while is getting false, it won't run even. It won't start even. Okay. So agar while को true मिल गया, so it will run till the infinite times. Okay. Agar while को false मिल गया, it won't even run. Okay. It won't even start. It won't even run. So this is how your while loop and for loop works. Okay. Now moving to the next point. Okay. That are your conditional statements. Okay. Okay. Here we have one more point. Okay. So sir, if at all I want to, okay, let's move with conditional statement, then we will see that point. Sir, what are these conditional statements? So first we have if condition. What we have? If condition. So what does this if condition suggest you? What does this if condition suggest you? Right? Okay. If I want to write, okay, if I want to write age is equals to 10. Okay. Age is equals to 10. Okay. Now I have written age, add, okay, make my age 20. Okay. So I will add age plus 10, age plus 10, right? So it becomes 20. But what I want to add this 10. I want to add this 10 only if, okay, only if the age is greater than 10. अगर मेरी एज 10 से ज्यादा है तो ही मेरी एज में मैं 10 ऐड करूंगा, नहीं तो मैं 10 ऐड नहीं करूंगा. Okay. So how to write this code? I will write if. Okay. What do you mean by if? If is an conditional statements. Okay. So if लिख के we specify your condition. Okay. If condition, we will take it into next line. If condition, and in the next line we want the statement. Okay. So what is this if condition? What is this if condition? Okay. So we will start with if condition. Okay. We will start with this if condition. And if this condition is true, if this condition is true, as like your while, if this condition is true, then this statement will get executed. Achha. Sir, what do you mean by this? Okay. Now what I have written, I want to add age plus 10. I want to write print age plus 10. So 20 will get printed. But I only want to add 10. Okay. I want to add 10 only if the age is greater than 10. Okay. अगर age आपका 9 years से ज़्यादा है, right? अगर age greater than 9 है, तो what we want to print age plus 20, right? अगर now in this case it will not execute. Okay, कुछ भी नहीं हो रहा है. In this case nothing is being executed. क्यों? Sir, मेरा age 9 से कम था, right? So this statement will not occur. Same as your while. While में भी ऐसे ही हो रहा था, right? कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई हुआ देन ओनली इट विल रन, बट इन इफ कंडीशन इट ओनली रन्स वंस. ओके. अच्छा सर, इफ एट ऑल अगर एज 9 से कम है तो कुछ और प्रिंट करवाना है. ओके, देन वी विल मूव टू एल्स. ओके ओके, वी विल अगेन कॉपी दिस. इस केस में कुछ प्रिंट हुआ नहीं सर. अब मैंने क्या बोला, अगर एज 9 से ज्यादा है तो ये प्रिंट करो, और एल्स. और अगर एज 9 से ज्यादा नहीं है, राइट, एल्स. तो जो भी चीज एज 9 से ज्यादा होगी वो ऊपर वाला स्टेटमेंट रन करेगी, और जो भी चीज 9 से, जो भी वैल्यूज एज की 9 से कम है, उस केस में ये प्रिंट होगा, प्रिंट लेस देन 9. क्या हुआ, लेस देन 9. ओके, इसको और इजी कर देते, एज इज लेस देन 9. ठीक है. ओके, अब यहां पे हम क्या हो रहा है, अब यहां पे हम 14 देंगे तो क्या आया, 24 आया, राइट. क्या हुआ, हमारी एज 10 से प्लस हो गई, 14 थी तो 24 हो गई. क्यों, पहले हमने चेक किया 14 बड़ा है 9 से, राइट. देन व्हाट वी डिड, एज में 10 प्लस कर दिया, राइट, वी गॉट इट. ओके, और एल्स हम ऐड नहीं करते, 10 एज ही प्रिंट करते. ठीक है, तो अगर एज 14 से ज्यादा है तो एज प्रिंट होगा. अब मैंने यहाँ पे लिख दिया 4 एज. सर एज 14 से, एज 9 से कम है. ओके, 4 9 से छोटा है, सो ये वाला स्टेटमेंट तो नहीं रन होगा. फिर हम जाएंगे एल्स में. जो इफ में नहीं, इफ में जो रन नहीं होता वो जाता है एल्स में. जो भी कुछ इफ में सेटिस्फाई नहीं होगा वो जाएगा एल्स में. अब एल्स में सभी चीज आ जाएगी जो चीज इसको सेटिस्फाई नहीं की. तो क्या प्रिंट होगा, एज इज लेस देन 9, राइट. अच्छा सर, हियर वी विल राइट -1, स्टिल -155 स्टिल. अब इसको प्लस कर देंगे हम, तो क्या हुआ, हमारा एज प्रिंट हो गया. सो दिस इज हाउ योर कंडीशन वर्क्स. ओके, सो नाउ वी हैव आल्सो इंट्रोड्यूस्ड योर एल्स कंडीशन. एल्स कंडीशन कब यूज होगी सर, एल्स कंडीशन आपकी आती है, ओके, जब आपका इफ कंडीशन फेल होगा. ओके, इफ कंडीशन फेल होगा, इन दैट केस वी नीड एल्स कंडीशन, राइट. इन दैट केस वी नीड एल्स कंडीशन. अगर आपका प्लान ए फेल हुआ, राइट, तो फिर प्लान बी क्या है, ओके, दैट इज नथिंग बट योर एल्स स्टेटमेंट. ओके ओके, एल्स कंडीशन. Now moving to the other part. Okay, moving to your other part. Sir, okay. So if I have this way, अब हमारा एक नंबर है, नंबर. ओके, इट कैन बी एनीथिंग. ओके, सो assume 19 है. if number is greater than 0. ओके, अगर आपका नंबर 0 से बड़ा है, ओके, देन प्रिंट पॉजिटिव नंबर. अगर आपका नंबर 0 से बड़ा है, इन दैट केस व्हाट इट इज अ पॉजिटिव नंबर. ओके ओके, इफ नंबर इज ग्रेटर देन 0. ओके, अगर नहीं है तो व्हाट वी विल राइट, एल्स प्रिंट नेगेटिव नंबर. ठीक है, सो अभी क्या आएगा सर, 19 0 से बड़ा है, राइट, तो क्या आ गया, पॉजिटिव नंबर. ओके, नाउ यहां पे हमने क्या लिखा, 0 विथ -22. सर -22 0 से बड़ा नहीं है, राइट, तो ये छोटा है, तो ये चला गया एल्स में. ठीक है, ठीक है. नाउ वी हैव रिटन 0. 0 के लिए वी आर गेटिंग नेगेटिव. सर बट 0 तो नेगेटिव नहीं है. ओके सर, 0 नेगेटिव नहीं है. अब क्या करें सर, ओके, देन वी हैव एलिफ. ठीक है, देन वी हैव एलिफ. सर ये एलिफ का काम क्या है, ओके, सो फर्स्ट वी विल चेक इफ कंडीशन. अगर इफ कंडीशन से काम नहीं बनता तो डायरेक्टली सब कुछ जाता था एल्स में, लेकिन सर इस केस में मेरा एल्स काम नहीं कर रहा. सो व्हाट आई विल राइट, इफ नंबर इक्वल टू 0, ओके, सर ये डबल इक्वल टू फॉर चेकिंग कंडीशंस, ठीक है. ओके, देन प्रिंट number is 0. Okay, then print number is 0. Now you can see what you are getting, number is 0. Okay, so if it is 11 you will get negative number, if it is 11 then you will get positive number, and if it is 0 then you will get number is 0. Okay, so this is how your elif comes, this is how your elif comes. तो अब क्या होगा, पहले आपका नंबर चेक होगा, क्या नंबर 0 से बड़ा है, ये कंडीशन आपकी हो गई फेल. फिर क्या चेक हुआ, क्या नंबर 0 के इक्वल है, हाँ ये कंडीशन पास हो गई, तो हमारा आउटपुट आ गया, राइट. अब आपका कंडीशन है -11. अब क्या हुआ, पहले आपकी कंडीशन चेक हुई, क्या नंबर ग्रेटर देन 0 है, नहीं है, ये कंडीशन फेल. क्या नंबर इक्वल टू 0 है, नहीं, ये भी कंडीशन फेल. अब आएंगे हम थर्ड केस में. अब जो कुछ भी बचेगा वो आ जाएगा थर्ड केस में, वो नेगेटिव चेक ही नहीं करेगा. 0 नहीं है, ग्रेटर देन 0 नहीं है, डालो ये स्टेटमेंट. ओके, सो दिस इज योर एल्स. जब कुछ नहीं काम करेगा तो एल्स काम करेगा. ओके, सो दिस इज हाउ इट विल वर्क. अच्छा, वन मोर पॉइंट, सर कितने एलिफ स्टेटमेंट हो सकते हैं, कितने एलिफ स्टेटमेंट हो सकते हैं. अच्छा, ओके, सो अब हमारे पास इस तरीके का कुछ डेटा है. ओके, एज अगर 10 है, ओके, सो इस तरीके से हम बनाएंगे 10, 11, 12, 13, ठीक है, 14. हमारे पास कितनी एज है, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. और क्या है, कलर्स. कलर्स में क्या है, रेड. अगर एज 10 है तो रेड, 11 है तो ग्रीन, 12 है तो ब्लू, 13 है तो वाइट. और अगर कोई भी और एज है, राइट, कोई भी और एज है, ठीक है, तो ब्लैक. ठीक है सर. अब इस केस में क्या करेंगे सर, इस केस में क्या करेंगे सर, अगर 10 एज है तो 11 करेंगे, 11 है तो ग्रीन, 10 है तो रेड, 11 तो ग्रीन, 12 तो ब्लू, 13 वाइट. फिर जितनी भी एजेस आते जाएंगी सबको ब्लैक बोल देंगे. अब इसका कोड कैसे लिखोगे आप, अब आप यहां लिखोगे इफ एज इक्वल टू 10. अगर एज 10 है तो प्रिंट करो रेड. एलिफ अगर एज 11 है तो प्रिंट क्या करना है सर, ग्रीन. वेरी गुड सर. अगर सर ये एलिफ 2 बार आ गया, एक एक बार ही आता है, राइट. आपका इफ कंडीशन और एल्स कंडीशन एक एक बार ही आएगा. एलिफ आपका कितनी भी बार आ सकता है, राइट. एलिफ कैन रिपीट एन नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स. ठीक है, ओके, एज इक्वल टू 12. ठीक है, तो क्या प्रिंट करेंगे हम, प्रिंट करेंगे हम यहाँ पे आपका ब्लू. अब क्या आएगा, एक और एलिफ, एज इक्वल टू 13. क्या प्रिंट किया, प्रिंट वाइट. ठीक है, मतलब क्या है सर, एज अगर 10 है तो रेड, एज अगर 11 है तो ग्रीन, एज अगर 12 है तो ब्लू, एज अगर 13 है तो व्हाइट, और कोई भी एज अगर आई, ओके, इनके अलावा 10 से कम या 13 से ज्यादा, तो क्या प्रिंट करेंगे हम, ब्लैक. क्या प्रिंट करेंगे, ब्लैक. ठीक है, ओके, लेट्स सी दिस. अब हम क्या करेंगे, अब हम यहाँ पे गेम लेंगे, राइट. एज इज इक्वल टू, सर मेरी एज है 11, सर ग्रीन प्रिंट हुआ. सर मेरी एज है 13, वाइट प्रिंट हुआ. सर मेरी एज है 99, ब्लैक. सर मेरी एज है 10, रेड, राइट। सर मेरी एज है 2, ब्लैक। ओके, तो 10 से कम या 13 से ज्यादा, एवरीथिंग विल बी ब्लैक। ठीक है। सो जब आपको इस तरीके से कैटेगरी वाइज, इफ यू नीड वैल्यूज, राइट, इफ यू वांट category wise values, in that case we will move ahead with your elif, multiple elif. Okay, so this is how your three different types of conditional statements are and your loops are. Why we write conditional statements? We write conditional statements to give the condition to your Python code, so that your Python code understands the condition. For making your code understand the condition, we have this conditional statements. Okay, now there are 2-3 more additional points, right? So let's again move towards your loops. Okay, so this is your for loop, right? Now the next question comes, sir, is it the only way to write loop? No, there is one more. There is one more. So do I always need list to work with loops? No, the answer is no. So what all things are required? What all things are possible? Then we have this range function for I, and I is a standard one. That's why I always move with I. For X in range. Now you will write 5. Okay, colon print X. Okay, so what will be the output of this? What will be the output? In this range function, with the help of this range function, if you will mention 5, you will get 5 values, which will start from 0 and end on 4. Okay, it will start from 0 and ends on 4. So let's see this. First you got 0, then you got 1, then you got 2, then you got 3, then you got 4. So whichever number you will specify over here, okay, less than 1 and starts from 0. So 5 number will execute. Okay, so this is another way of writing the various numbers. Okay, now, okay, if I want to start from 1, then I need to write 1, comma 5. Then it will start from 1, 2, 3, 4. Whichever number will be there at last, whichever number is there at the last, okay, you can you need to add 1. Okay, if at all you want 5, you need to mention over here 6. Then only you will get till 5. Okay, and from wherever it will start, it will keep start from that point itself. Okay, so this is how your range function works. Okay, we will see one more example again. Now we are passing over here. Here we are writing y. Again, we also need here y. Now I need it from 2, 9. What I will get? 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We will not get 9, right? So this is how your for loop works. Okay. Sir, is it possible to break any loop? Is it possible to stop any loop? Yes, we can stop loops as well. We can stop loops as well. Okay, so we have while. Okay, what is the syntax of this while? While, condition, and that print that statement. Okay, now here, if I want to stop this, how I can? Okay, what I just want to run this print statement and okay, I just want to run this once. What I will do? I will add break. Car को break लगाते हो, entire car gets stuck at one place. Similarly, एक ही बार run हुआ sir, right? एक ही बार run हुआ. So what this break statement do? What will this break statement do? What will this break statement do? This break statement will break your while loop. Okay, you get the continuous statement, you get the continuous value, age is greater than 20. Yes, you got the true. It started printing print. As it printed print, it moved to next line and that got braked. ठीक है, जैसे ही ब्रेक दिखा it will stop. Okay, जैसे ही ब्रेक दिखा it will stop. It will only execute once. It will only execute once, right? Okay, so this is your break statement. Now here is your, now we will see break with your if condition. If age is greater than 18, again the same condition, print okay, print okay. Now what I did, sorry, okay, okay. So I will tell you how it will break. Okay, okay, got it. Okay, got it. So what this break statement is, sir, how we use break statement? So can we use this with while? Yes. Can we use this with for? Yes. Can we use inside this if condition? Yes. So sir, ये break का purpose क्या है? What is the purpose of this break statement? Basically, this break statements breaks the entire loop. Okay, it breaks the entire loop. जैसे ही आपको loop को break मिला, it will break. It will break. Okay, it won't wait for any other thing. It will break there itself. Okay, now let's see this if it is possible. Sir, I'm not getting this spring extra, age is extra. Reason we got the break. So this means जहां पे break दिखा वहीं पे आपका code end हो जाएगा. वहीं पे आपका code end हो जाएगा. Like your loop, at least your loop will end there itself. So you got break. This statement is of no use. Okay. Okay. Now we have one more keyword, that is your pass. Pass is very good, nice person. Pass is a very nice person. It will let the code run unlimited times. It won't affect anyone. Sir, then why we have pass? Okay, so take this example. Now you are getting error, right? Because we need to have some value. If you will write pass, you will write print I. So it won't give you any, it won't give you any error. If you remove this print, it will give you error. So instead of this print, if you don't want to write anything, you can write pass. Then also it will work. So what does that pass does? Pass just holds your code, holds your statement, and whenever you have the right value, you can put it. Okay. तो pass का काम क्या है? Pass का काम ये है कि जब भी आपके पास कोई right value नहीं है available at that time, तो तब आप pass लिख दो. Okay. और जब भी आपके पास right value आएगी, आप pass को change कर दोगे right value से. Okay. So this is how your pass function. And what is this pass? This is again a statement as like your break. Break का काम क्या है? Break का काम is to break your loop. Pass का काम क्या है? To hold that loop, right? To hold that loop. अगर आप pass नहीं डालोगे तो क्या होगा? वो loop error देगा. So in order we need something to hold that loop. अच्छा सर, अब इस केस में क्या आंसर आएगा? क्या आंसर आया सर? 0 से 9 तक. ठीक है, एज का कोई रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है. 0 से 9 तक. सर what I did if I equal to 5, ठीक है. So what I write? Break. Okay, what did I do? Break. So sir, जैसे ही 5 मिला ये स्टेटमेंट ब्रेक हो गया. ओके सर, बाकी की वैल्यूज आ रही है क्या? नहीं आ रही, राइट. सो अब हम यहाँ देखेंगे इसी चीज को. क्या हुआ था सर? 0 से 9 तक सारी वैल्यूज आ रही थी. अब हमने क्या लगाई कंडीशन? अगर 5 मिलता है तो ब्रेक कर देना. जैसे ही 5 मिला उसके बाद की कोई 6 7 8 9 वैल्यूज आई नहीं, बिकॉज हमारा लूप ब्रेक हो गया. ओके, नाउ वी विल मूव अहेड विथ योर पास. अगर यहाँ पास है तो फिर भी सारी वैल्यूज आएगी. पास का काम क्या है? टू मेंटेन दैट कंडीशन. ओके 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 सर. अब आते हैं हम तीसरे और फाइनल पॉइंट पे. ये है कंटिन्यू. सर कंटिन्यू का काम क्या है? कंटिन्यू का काम क्या है? ओके ओके ओके. अब आप यहाँ एक चीज देख रहे हो, देखो 5 मिसिंग है. 5 मिसिंग है. सर क्यों? सर क्यों 5 क्यों मिसिंग है? The reason is you have mentioned one condition, I equal to 5, right? So in that case what you want? अब इस केस में आपका ब्रेक नहीं हो रहा है, इस केस में ब्रेक नहीं हो रहा है, लेकिन जब 5 मिला वो वाला पॉइंट नहीं आया. उसके बाद की सारी वैल्यूज, उसके पहले की सारी वैल्यूज. प्रॉब्लम किससे है सर? ये प्रॉब्लम ये यश सर से है, राइट. यश सर को हटाओ, राइट. प्रॉब्लम यश सर से है, यश सर को हटाओ, राइट. बाकी सबको तो रहने दो, राइट. दिस इज हाउ वी आर गोइंग टू मूव अहेड विद दिस. ओके, सो कंटिन्यू स्टेटमेंट का काम क्या है? कंटिन्यू स्टेटमेंट का काम ये है कि जो पॉइंट पे एरर है वो पॉइंट को रिमूव करो, राइट. ओके, रादर देन आगे के सबको ब्रेक कर देना, राइट. ओके, सो take this example, right. If at all a community, if at all someone is coming from some XYZ community, if he is not that good with that particular part, okay, so we cannot blame the entire community, right. That is really not right. Okay, so what we do, we remove that particular person from that community. That's it. Okay, here we go. अब इस केस में सर ब्रेक होता तो क्या करता? लेट्स सी दिस एग्जांपल वंस अगेन. यहां अगर आपका ब्रेक होता 1 2 3 4 5 मिला, इट्स गॉट एग्जीक्यूटेड, राइट. So this is how there is a difference between the three statements. Okay, now let's take a quick recap. So loops, they are nothing but which provides you values one by one. Okay, so here we have list. So what is the syntax of writing a loop? For, that is a keyword, that is a mandatory keyword. Okay, space, whatever variable you want to mention. Space in means inside. I inside whatever list you have. Okay, list or range, whatever you can move ahead with, tuple, any of them. Okay, dictionary. And write print I. So this will print one by one value will be get printed. So this is nothing but your for loop. Then we have your while loop. While loop is a continuous loop or an infinite loop. Okay, what it looks for? While it looks for condition. If the result of that condition is true, it will run infinite times. If that condition result is false, it will not run or not even run. Okay, okay, here we got the positive condition, so it was running for infinite times, right. He is added running infinite times. right? Now here it is not satisfying the condition and we are getting false. So this condition will not even start as well. Okay. So what is the implementation of this while loop? Where we use this while loop? You use this while loop where we need continuous pinging. Okay. So like you are over Facebook. Okay. So there is no someone sitting to transfer your message, right? So there is your while loop. Whenever you starts in, whenever you pings in, at that time that message get delivered. So that happens with the help of while loop that is continuously running. Then we have the conditional statements. In order to understand, okay, the condition, we have the conditional statements. So if that condition is true, then this statement will form when this statement will get executed. So here this condition is being satisfied, so the answer is 20. The condition is not being satisfied, so there is no answer. Sir, but I want at least some answer should be there if at all the condition is not satisfied. Some wrong answer or type error, something kind of indication. So in that case, we have else condition. Whatever is not being satisfied in if condition, that will pass to else condition. Okay. If at all is being passed in if condition, we don't need to move to else condition. Further, we have one more point, that is elif. Okay. First, we will check if condition. If this is not being passed, we will move to elif. If this also fails, finally we will move to else. So this is how your three different conditional statements work, right? Now we have your break statement. What does the break statement does? Whenever your loop finds that break statement, it will break that loop there itself. Okay. Now we have one more, that is pass. What does that pass does? Pass holds that value, holds that loop. Okay. If at all we haven't presented any values, still in that case, it will hold that loop, right? It won't give you error. Okay. Then we have your continue. What does that continue does? It doesn't break the loop. It just pass away. It just pass away. So you can imagine this way. So you have a number 5 where you have a problem, right? So what you will do here at 5, we will bounce and we will start 1 printed, 2 printed, 3 printed, 4 printed, 5 will bounce, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is how your continue will work. Now about to break, this is how you're running. Someone sees break, no output, no result on this side. This is your continue. Pass, pass is something like we don't know the value, so it will run continuously. Okay. So this is how the three statements you can look for. So that's all for today's session, guys. Now I would like to address, if you really want to learn the premium skills, okay, apart from this for if conditions, there are plenty other points which this due to this limited time I cannot explode here itself, right? So if you want to learn all those points, and if you really want to get ready for job, okay, if you really want to start your career into analytics, then join Skill Edge. It's a very bright platform for all of you, like all the enthusiasts like you, and you will learn plenty of exceptional skills over here. Okay. And we will definitely help you to build your career into analytics, data science, and overall you will get a very pleasant experience over here. Okay. So explore, get connected with our skill advisors, get connected with our course instructor. They will guide you. Okay. They will give you counselings and they will narrate you about the courses. So stay tuned for the next video. Now we will start with our question answering session. Okay. So I have a question for you all. Okay. Okay. So tell me, is this the right syntax or not? Okay. So here we go. Tell me, is there any problem in this statement? Okay. There are two errors. First, there should not be ran. It should be range. It should be range. Now, and it should not be, the second error is, it should not be print. It should be print, not print, right? So that's all, guys. That's all for the today's session. Thank you.